hope this works today because it didn't work this morning. Hi, welcome back. This morning, I guess that we had some problems this morning because I couldn't get on. People said they couldn't hear me. The audio was off or something. So here I am with this light behind me. Today, I'm so excited to be here. Good morning. I'm really excited to be back here today. Como Rebby 23. Hey, I was looking at your Instagram and I totally resonated with so much there. I want to go back. Como Rebby, if it comes up again, listed all these documentaries that we should be watching instead of that stupid Tiger King thing, which like dumbs us all down. We have to calm the funk down, but we have to smart the fuck up. Smart the fuck up, right? Aki, hi, how are you? So calm the funk down, but smart the fuck up. And she has some really great. Britt Duddy, hey, how are you? I'm not going to try 11 o'clock in the morning again. I tried it for my international clients and it just didn't work for me. And obviously it wasn't meant to be because the connection wasn't there. With Instagram, nobody could hear the audio, and this, I think everybody can hear this. Yes, I don't know why Netflix is pushing that show, the Tiger thing. It's like reality TV. It's like, when did the Learning Channel stop being the Learning Channel and become like that I don't even know what. Let's think of another thing for TLC where we have these crazy reality shows that are just that dumb us down. Let's smart the fuck up, okay? So anyway, today I'm so excited. I have never, and I want to thank my stud muffin. He made me an incredible dinner. I can't show it to you, it's all gone. Brown rice with chopped kale in it and quinoa, like red quinoa or red rice, one of those two. I don't know, I didn't pay attention. And steamed broccoli with a little bit of Parmesan, and then he grilled chicken breasts. Like, we're losing weight here during this quarantine. It's great. If I could just stay away from the baked potato chips, I'd be so happy. Okay, so I'm going to take questions, but I want to tell you that in honor of, somebody gave me a gift. I love when my clients and friends give me gifts of tarot cards. Those are always nice gifts for me to play with. If you want to give me a gift, I just use the major arcana. I don't know what to do with the rest of those cards, but I should in lockdown learn how to decoupage, and then I could make tables and stuff with those. That's a great idea, but I'm really not artistic, like in any way. If anybody wants to DM me, any of you artists that know how do you take a table and put cards on it and just glue it or something? I don't know. I want to do that, like make little things. But anyway, so somebody gave me a gift of these cards. His name is Mike. I don't know if he's going to come in here. He's my nephew-in-law. I guess that's what we would call him. Hi, Miss Cat Cruz. He gave me the Dolly Deck. Salvador Dali, who was a wild, wild artist, like you know him, Salvador Dali. He was, what do you call the artist that he was? It's eluding me. But anyway, he did this deck based on his paintings. Steenie 81, isn't it wonderful when grandpas come and visit? It's like the coolest. I totally get that. Was he wearing did he like to wear corduroy? Like corduroy pants? Brown corduroy pants? I saw somebody in my house this morning that was wearing brown corduroy pants. But I had a few clients today and it belonged it was one of them. Yeah, Dolly's amazing. So this is the Dolly deck. So yeah, I had a guide in here. I actually saw my new home has portals. And before I do sessions, the portals start to open and I see guides, and I saw somebody, it happened to be an uncle in brown corduroy pants. Okay, surrealism, that's it, surreal. So I have the surreal deck of Dolly. It's a little scary. My clients, when you come to see me in person for a session, you get a choice of what deck you want to use. And when I do remote readings, which is all I'm doing now, I hold up a few that I tune in kind of to my client's energy, and I go, you get to choose your deck. The Dolly deck I put away because it's very, very intense. But I thought, Steenie, I'm sorry, then it wasn't him. It was for my client. Anyway. I thought I'd bring out this deck tonight and we'd play with it. So I just want to tell you that it's intense. Okay, let me go take a question and have fun. I'm going to try to come on more often, but I've decided to be consistent and come in at 7. That's just what, I like the number 7. I'm going to do 7. Okay. Hi, Alex. Okay, so Wyatt Seppa, let's go with you. What's my message from Mother Earth today? Because aren't we, I forget what day we're in this lockdown. Are we like in the 8th year of lockdown? You know, by the way, we're going to come out and then we're going to go back in again. You know that, right? You know it's going to go to sleep for a while and then it's going to come roaring back. So please, when you get out there again, practice safe distancing, like to whatever extent you can, keep the mask on, but we will get out there to get everything that we want to get and to go back to work out in the world, but maintain the safe distancing. I'm telling you, for like, and maybe even a year, but I'm not saying we're going to be in the house for a year, but just let's learn from that, like not, you know. Okay, what's my message from Mother Earth? Yes, Nikaroki, I can see the portals. Yeah, I have portals. Okay, what's your message from Mother Earth today, Wyatt Seppa? So I'm going to pull one of these cards. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Look how pretty this is. So your message from Mother Earth today. So take a look at that card, the Dolly Deck. Isn't that pretty? What I see there when I look in that, I see kind of one of those hamsas or something. I see good luck. And I see a sapphire blue. I don't know if you like that color blue. Her message is everything. Gosh, I think about that and I think about cool, clear waters, like calm waters. And I think that you're cleaning up your own messes. So your message from Mother Earth today is, oh wow, this is profound, Wyatt Seppa. While thank you for giving me this time to cleanse myself as I cleanse you. As I am cleansed, so you are cleansed. Ooh, that's heavy, Wyatt Seppa. You're doing some big spiritual work there. Everybody has fairies around them. MP Marshall 902. Look, do you want to see your fairy? I'll show you. The sun. There's your fairy. You got a sun fairy. Oh, look, it looks like somebody drew a giant penis on that. Look at that. Yeah. Yes, you have fairies around you. You have a male little fairy around you, and I also saw a little lion in there. So you're a little strong little fucker. Okay, so let me go to Caitlin Brar. What do my guides think I should focus on during this quarantine? What should you focus on during this quarantine? Ooh, the Empress. Look at this, isn't so scary. I don't know why I thought it was scary, but it's not. Oh, wait, I'll answer that in a second. So the Empress, your guides want you to focus on your own intuition, your own spirituality, your own sense of intuitiveness, your sense of feeling like this is a time when we're not so much around people, right? So you just go, except on Zoom meetings, but you kind of just want to go inside. They want you to focus on inside. They want you to focus on bringing your insight out. That's what you want to do. You want to bring your insight out. That's what they want you to focus on. Self-reflection. One of my clients just told me, wait, I'm going to look this up for you. I'm going to tell you about this. She told me about this wonderful app that, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm looking down at this because I want to tell you guys what this is. It's called Solvana, and maybe some of you know it. It's the Solvana app, and she says she does guided meditations, and it's been really helpful for her. Hi, Spirit Medium Paul Mack. Oh, look at everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I might stay a little extra. I have to got time. I started a little early. So anyway, that's what we want you to work on yourself. Okay, now, somebody asked me about portals and how you recognize a portal. For me, because I'm kind of a spiritual deadbeat, I say this, like my background is stand-up comedy. I didn't study this. I just recognized that I had a curiosity about something, and but for the past 30 years, I've been following it. So I actually come from the place of I'm more scientific in this, and it's like I'm a quantum scientist. That's how I see myself. Like I'm a clarity coach, but I see and feel things. So for me, a portal is kind of when I'm sitting in a room and then I can feel a vibration where all of a sudden it gets wavy, kind of like jello. And I can't explain it any other way. I don't get dizzy or anything like that, but I recognize, like I have a friend who's a shaman, and I was in his office, and I went, oh my God, there's a portal right in the middle of your room, because it's like everything gets a little blurry and it's another dimension. It's like something beyond this. So that's where I first, and I didn't even know that I was talking about a portal. I just went, oh, why does the room feel a little like, it's like jello, like right in that place. That's a portal. When I first cleaned a house, I went I'm a horrible housekeeper. But I have a client who wanted me to clean her house. She felt she had spirits in there. So I thought, okay, why not? Because I always go, okay, why not? That's my philosophy of life. Okay, why not? So I went to clean it, and then I thought, what do I do with the little impy spirits there? And I went, oh, she must be near a school. And sure enough, her home was a block away from a elementary school, grade school. I thought, where do I take these little shit kickers? And then I felt something that was like that shaky thing, and it was up, and I went, oh, there's a portal up there. So I kind of pushed them up the portal, and then I pretended it was like an attic door that opened, and then I shut it, and I shut them back out. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I never know what I do or how I do it, but it worked. So that to me is how you recognize a portal. That's for me. It's going to be different for everybody else. So that's what I want to say. So just sit in your living room or sit out in your garden. There's a lot probably outside. There may be more, but in your home you can walk around and you can kind of feel it. Sometimes there's good energy coming from it. Sometimes there's bad. I only will surround myself in good energy. So I'm like, okay, if there's any fucking bad portals here, get the fuck out. And that's what I send them. Like I pretend I'm opening like an attic door, and I go, get the fuck out. And I push them up, like it's like you're trying to shove a suitcase in that little above compartment in the airplane. You go, arr, arr, arr. Not like when you're putting jeans on and you can't get. It's the same kind of thing. Like you're trying to shove it. This I want to shove it up. I want to shove all the dark up to light, because I know that light can handle it. I know that my higher power can handle what I can't handle, because I can't handle anything. I'm powerless. But I know if I shoot it up there, I got guides, and they're going, take. Like that. I just got exhausted. Okay. Would you describe the wave a bit like when you see the heat of the sun in the air? Yes, for Adeline. That's really good. Hi, November 8. John Mello, one of my favorite people, is in here. So that's what I want to say. So I love talking about that shit. I love talking about this stuff because you guys, you're here, so you don't think I'm crazy. I think everybody thinks I'm crazy. I think my husband thinks I'm crazy. But he made me dinner, so there you go. He loves me. 32 years with my stud muffin. Okay, so for Adeline, I've always had an issue with disappearing objects. Are there any spiritual forces involved? Well, hey, I could just say, you know what, you're absent-minded. But I remember reading years ago, Shirley Lipner, I love her. She wrote a book, she writes books about this. She lives somewhere in Santa Fe, like in Tuskegee or someplace in New Mexico. And she writes about disappearing objects that go through these portals, and then they'll show up someplace else. I have that happen all the time. I think there's absolutely spiritual forces involved, but I don't like the word force. When I see force, it makes me think of something that's tough. Like a force for me is like you're a force to be reckoned with. I'm just like, no, there's just like, they're just little imps that are fucking with you. That's what I think. But absolutely, and then you always find it, right? You always find your item. Okay, I'm gonna go back to questions. I'm having fun today. Everybody wants a message from Spirit. I love this. We're so in touch with Spirit today. What's my Spirit guide's advice about job hunting? So shush. What's your Spirit? Okay, let's go to the Dolly Deck. Dolly Deck says, your Spirit guide is going to speak to me through the deck. Ooh, what is this one? Justice, job hunting. Are you in the legal field? Justice, for me, when I think about justice, I think about something like in law enforcement or the legal field. I also think about being grounded. I also think that in this deck particularly, I know that justice is usually like the number 11. In this deck, it's number 8. That makes me think about infinity, and that makes me think I can do a job over and over again. And when I go into your energy, I go like this. Not like I'm conducting, almost like I'm painting something or figure skating. Ooh, do you like to figure skate? This is like that. This is like a figure 8. This is what I'm saying now, like this. Go in and out. So my advice to you about job hunting is, I say this a lot, go stretch yourself. Don't do something, we know that you know what to do, like you know what you're good at, and that's great, but go a little bit into, I know what I want to learn. I know where I want to go. I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and I want to do something new. So the thing for job hunting is to try something new. November 8, could you please pick a cars? I'll pick a Tesla. I know you meant card. I was just fucking with you. I feel good today because I had a really good healthy meal. Stud Muffin is making me such healthy food that I'm like not eating junk food. It feels so good. Except for the occasional bag of baked potato chips, I'm doing great. Okay, November Rain, here's a card for you, for your job. Ooh, the Magician. Now take a look at this. There's Dolly. See this Magician card? The Magician card for me, when I look at that, it looks like he's in a cage. It looks like a bird in a gilded cage. So your job feels like you might be feeling a little stuck there. That's almost like a little bank teller. That's what I saw. I'm an artist who's stuck doing this bank teller job. Like I'm an artist who's stuck doing this day-to-day job to pay my rent. What a great time this is for us to figure out what we actually want to do with our lives, because you've got this downtime. There's a lot of, I notice a lot of my clients are telling me that they're actually finding work now. I know that a lot of you are unemployed or you're being furloughed or you have this time, but this is a time to reboot because we will come back. I've been saying that. I don't know if it's going to be a month, 2 months, a year, whatever. This too shall pass. And think about what you really, this is an opportunity for you to like really, what do I want to do with my life? So that's what I think about your job is you're lucky to have one if you're working, but start thinking about what you want to do beyond the cage, life beyond the cage. Como Rebbe, I really like you a lot. I would just want to say that. And once in a while I look up people and I'm just going to answer this. I've been seeing 333 every day for months. What's up with that? Or my long-term relationship. So that's really kind of funny because the client that I had before this, I asked her if she saw 333 because she was saying that she sees numbers, and I saw that number, so I knew you were going to ask that question. So let me go back to that. What's up with your long-term relationship? Let's look at that. Ooh, the Devil. Look at this Devil card though. This is so interesting. Maybe I will bring this deck into more in my remote readings. Look at that Devil. It is holding a butterfly. So I want you to reinvent your relationship, not necessarily leave it, but I think that it's in a stage of development, that there's a certain stage of development. And that Devil card almost looked like a Fool card to me, like take a leap of faith. Like take a leap of faith and you're in this chrysalis stage. So if you want to leave your relationship, because that's your choice, not mine, I'm giving you options. I'm your Nordstrom personal shopper. I'm just going to give you options of what to put on. If you leave, take a leap of faith, you're going to have a beautiful relationship ahead of you. But I feel like chrysalis, like you could totally work on this relationship with your guy. Like that's what I see. Yes, there's synchronicities everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Yeah, that's what I hear. Everybody's seeing these numbers because we're calming the funk down and we're aligning ourselves with the fifth dimension, right? What's that song? Up and Away. That's the Fifth Dimension was one of my favorite groups, and who knew? This is before I was doing this work. They must be plugged into something. And I used to get my nails done next to Marilyn McCoo, who is the nicest woman you've ever met. And I said to Marilyn, oh my God, I got to tell you guys a story. Do you know who Marilyn McCoo is? She's one of the Fifth Dimension, and she still performs. Her and her husband, Billy, I think his name is. And I used to get my nails done next to her in West Hollywood. And I said, do you know who you are? Because she's so nice. I said, do you know you're like a legend? Most beautiful, wonderful woman. And she loves maroon nail polish. I forget the name of it. It was called Merlot. Yeah, the Fifth Dimension. Oh my God, you're the godfather of Marilyn McCoo's cousin. She's the sweetest, most gorgeous. She just gets finer with age, like the fine red wine, like burgundy polish that she wears. I miss her. Yeah, 333 is a big number. We should just look it up. Dolores Cannon, no, I don't know who that is. That sounds familiar, but you can also send me a DM or something and tell me who that is, and I'll look. Okay. Andy, I love, this is another one, I look at some of your Instagrams and Andy, and I want to say something because Andy's a friend of one of my favorite people out there, Tara Reisberg, best gift ever. Somebody please write her thing because I always forget it. And anyway, Mother's Day is coming up, and Tara will curate a gift for you. Just put her thing up there, or I'm going to do an Instagram on her. But okay, Andy, because she will send. She's doing mail orders. She's got the best gift stores, like the best everything gifts that she puts together for people. I just want to give her that little shout out. So, hi Shirley, should I be staying alone instead of with the guy I'm dating. Judgment. So this is, look at this Judgment card. So what I see again, I'm noticing a theme of butterflies in this. And if it was like a Rorschach test, a best gift store, there you go, bestgiftstoreever.com. Go look her up, best gift store ever, Tara Reisberg, Tesoro and everything. And she'll put together gifts for you that you want to send to people just to say, I love you. Okay, wait. So should you be staying alone instead of with the guy I'm dating? Well, you kind of answered that question already, because this looks like a Rorschach test. And it feels like I don't know if you're a therapist or whatever you do, but we don't see things eye to eye. See how those drawings look a little bit like they're like something's off a little bit. Oh, I just noticed it says Dolly up there at the top. I don't think you should settle just to settle down, if that makes sense. I just don't think you should settle to settle down. I think that, I think you don't want to stay with him. I just don't, because I just got stuck. I just got stuck in his energy, like he's stuck. So next, that's what I do, like next, you got to kiss a lot of frogs. I got lucky. I didn't have to kiss too many frogs before I found my son Muffin. I want to see what people are writing about this Dolores Cannon, but I just, like, I pay attention when that comes up. Okay, let me go to, I don't know what happened to my questions. Oh, shoot. I want to stay here, and I don't know how to get back to my questions. Wait 1 second. Is that how I do it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to take one more question, but I want to hang with you guys because it's nice. It's nice to be here on a Friday night. Okay. Eric Black, 97. Just quit smoking. Can you pull a card for support? Yes. Yes, I would love that. Well, your lungs aren't going to be black anymore, are they, Eric? I used to smoke for years. Did I ever tell you guys my smoking story? I smoked, and my son at the time, who's in his 20s now, he was 10 years old, and he said, you have to stop smoking, because that's what they do when they're in school. They train these kids like smoking's going to kill you. So he came home and he's like, Mom, you have to stop smoking. So I said, okay, but I lied. And I had cigarettes in the glove compartment of my car. So every time I would be out driving, I'd be puffing. So he went into my car to get something one day, and he opened the glove compartment and he found the cigarettes, and he came to me with the cigarettes and he was crying. He's like, you said you were gonna smoke. And then he took one out and he put it in his mouth and he said, if you light up again, I'm going to start smoking right in front of you. And he was the cutest 10-year-old. And that image of that cute face with the cigarette in his mouth was burned. It got just burned into my brain. And I haven't picked up a cigarette since then. And that was like 13 years ago. So that's what I want to say is, like, get an image, like burn an image in your brain of somebody that you love that means a lot to you, and of them crying and doing that. And it's like, oh my God, that worked. And he never smoked anything, but I don't know what he's smoking now, but it's not cigarettes. So this is a card for you for support. And I have the Chariot. And so take a look at this card, which is really interesting because it is kind of dark. It kind of represents, say, what those lungs were looking like for your smoking. But I see it's a chariot, and you're going to move on to this. And I see this man emerging from the center of that you're doing this for your great health. This is for the best possible optimum health for yourself. So kudos to you. Kudos to you, and you've got this. You can totally do this. I don't feel like you have a big support system, but I feel like you made, in terms of who's here in the third dimension, but I feel like you made a great decision to do it, and boy, that was the right thing. So Eric, we all love you. Everybody, let's wish Eric like the best possible, like, no smoking zone, because it sucks, especially now with this fucking coronavirus that it's specifically designed to attack lungs. This is the greatest time to give up vaping and to give up anything that compromises your lungs. Just think of clear health, so that if, God forbid, you get something, you get the virus or something, that you'll be able to deal with it, because you're really helping your immune system and your lungs, and that's what we need to do. So we all are sending you good vibes. It's time for me to leave, and I will be back here. This was a lot of fun today. I like 7 o'clock is my optimum time. I'm not going to do this tomorrow night. I'll probably be back Sunday night. And, oh, good. Dal and James? No. So, see, we all love you. Everybody in this room, like everybody that comes in there, in here, this room is all about love. It's all about love. And that's what we're here to do. Raise the vibration, calm the funk down, and smart the fuck up. Let's start getting smart and making wonderful choices for ourselves, and turning off the TV and the news and all that shit, and stay focused on us and on helping one another. Okay, love you guys, and I'll be back on Sunday night. Okay, bye. Oh, you'll be able to see this after for 24 hours, and then I promise this weekend I'm going to get everything up on IGTV. Hi, V. Leon. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Oh, check out Aki Hoshihara does Reiki stuff. Amazing art stuff. I want to give you all plugs. So, okay, yes, I'm not taking as good care of myself as my stud muffin is taking good care of me, which is really important. So if we don't, I'm lucky I have a partner here to help me. If you're alone in your house, you're alone in your place, just reach out and the help is there. Reach out and touch somebody's Zoom. Chris, love you. Love you guys. Love you so much. I love to read the comments after. Bye.